So I'm really curious to see what he pulls out here. Has he been working on his flat drop tricks? That was one of his downfalls of not taking the win in Innsbruck. So I'm sure he went home, focused on all that. He's got the jumps figured out, that's for sure.
Right, pay close attention to this. He's going for the step down. Backflip bar spin, already off to an absolute stormer. Which way is he going? Is that the right-hand side? First rider to take the up box with a double tail whip round this berm. This is the first absolutely huge jump on course. And what's he got? Straight down the middle with a twister!
Huge twister. It makes no sense how you can have a rotation like that on such lock, making that look like a straight air. Big tail whip on that drop that we see mid-course now. That feature used to be the ender. Cash roll bar spin with such a slow rotation, but able to pull that in.
Wow, that flare out of that shark fin. That's the BMXer in David right there.
David is looking so relaxed, working his way down this course with a triple truck driver coming in to the toilet bowl, squeaking in a little toboggan in there, trying to get the bonus points. And now the whale tail. What will it be for Dawid Godziek? Front flip, tuck no-hander in. Back flip, tuck no-hander out.
Wow! What a demonstration of how to not only be precise, but hold it together, stay patient, one gigantic move after another.
He must feel triumphant right now. You could see from Thomas Lemoyne's reaction, he's just raised the bar here in Whistler to a level that we might have never seen. This is going to be an unbelievable showdown.
The top spot is currently held by Diego Cavarzasi with a score of 86. Now, when that score came in, we said that's getting close to the 90s. This run absolutely has what it takes to take over the top spot. The big question right now, by how much? How much room are the judges going to be able to leave for the rest of our star-studded field out here?
Looking so calm and collected for his first Red Bull Joyride appearance here. Now, we saw him in Innsbruck getting right onto the podium, and you know he wants to do the same thing here at the biggest comp of the year. He's watched his brother ride it many times, and now it's his shot.
Now, he got a little bit sideways right there. I was thinking, don't throw it away. After all you've done, backflip tuck no-hander, a little sideways, keeps his eyes straight, his torso straight, muscles through. The big question now, what will the score be? What will the score to beat be? I have a feeling we'll have a new one. Look at that! 91.75. Huge run. You got a new leader. His name is Dawid Godziek. The guy who won the first event of the season in New Zealand. He won the second event of the season in Austria. This is the second time in his career he's been eligible for that Triple Crown. You know he's trying to think about his run and not about that $50,000 on the line if he were to win. But here we go. Rheeder, second run, Joyride 2019.
Will he try to clean that run that he didn't run #1 or stick with this? Okay, so that was a front flip off the flat drop there. Back flip, double bar spin off the cannon. All right, so now he's got everything going on that he needs.
It is on.
Opposite Cork 720 on the dirt to dirt right there, spinning his unnatural direction.
Here we go.
Going perfect.
The muscle move.
Back flip, tail whip, landing that so smooth. Cork 720, everything is looking perfect right now. And when Brett gets into this mindset, he is hard to stop. And now he's coming into this unique trick right here.
Yeah, smooth on the windshield wiper.
I believe he may have switched that to a double tail whip. Hard to tell from the angle.
There's a chairlift in the way.
He's coming in to the kokanee whale tail. What will it be? 360 tail whip in, backflip opposite tail whip out of the whale tail. So smooth, so calm and collected. Everything was perfect. Switching a couple tricks in right there, and look at Emil. He's worried. Will he get a victory run, or will he have to battle Brett Rheeder's run #2 right there?
This has to be an insane abundance of emotion for Brett Rheeder right now. We talked to him before the event. He wasn't liking the course. He wasn't feeling like he had a run that could shake things up, but never count this guy out. I feel like the fact that he was kind of confused on what to do, it took the pressure off of him, and he just went, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna bob and weave and see what I can piece together. And that's what you piece together if you're the best slopestyle rider in the world right now. Undefeated so far in the 2019 season. Let's look back at this run, Tyler.
So this right here, he only did a straight flip on that in his first run, and I think that just threw his whole vibe off. knowing that it wasn't the run he wanted to do. But as soon as we saw him land that, we knew everything was on fire, everything was working perfectly, and to think he had to do this twice right here. Can't explain how dangerous that is. So many things that could go wrong. Making it look so easy. That one's a scary one to even practice. It's not one you want to do unless you have to. And to win this competition, he had to.
Now, the thing about the athleticism of this guy and the experience that he has is even if he's not feeling the course, he's a little confused, there were some tricks he's been training hard for that he didn't feel would be appropriate on this course. Even while improvising and changing his plan against what he wanted to do, he still drops a run like that. And you're right, Ty, the chairlift was in the way during his run, but that was a double tail whip. So smart decisions there.
Using his experience to know that he was a little sloppy on the windshield wiper, so going with something he knew he was going to land. And that right there, backflip, opposite tail whip.
Okay, great storytelling down there. This is really shaping up to be unscriptable. Emil Johansson at the top of the leaderboard right now, 95.75. Brett Rheeder comes in, improvises a banger of a run. What will the judges do with it? I can hear the drum roll. Here comes the score. Brett Rheeder with a 94.5, good enough for second place. A smirk from Brett and a sigh of relief from Emil Johansson. And right now, this is an opportunity to not only beat Brett Rheeder, but to win Red Bull Joyride, a thing that matters the most to all these competitors out here.
Emil has been referred to as the future greatest of all time, showing so much potential anytime he gets on a bike. So good to see him healthy here, starting out with a 360 tail whip. Now that was an opposite truck driver to inward table. This guy can do any trick, any direction, choosing the hip right here.
Yes.
Great to see with a huge cork 720. So much more difficult to pull that on a hip than a straight jump.
What's he got here? A 360 unturned down to bar spin. Just appreciate how smooth Emil is riding, doing all these technical tricks but landing so perfectly. A double truck driver to downside tail whip into a 450 step through.
That double truck to down whip is my favorite Emil Johansson trick that he has in his bag.
That's
and
a back flip double tail whip.
So many, like that flip double whip right there. Bar spin in. Emil getting another great run in right here. Red Bull Joyride coming into the kokanee whale tail.
If he holds this together, 360 tail whip in, come on. An opposite.
Wow,
Oh,
going for the opposite
ridiculous.
360 tail whip in and a regular 360 tail whip to inward table out. So many things about that that are hard to explain why they are so difficult. The first one, the trick into the whale tail, spinning his unnatural direction while spinning the bike his unnatural direction, and then reversing it on the next thing and clicking a table in there just for added skis points.
So it really is the subtleties, the intricacies of this run that don't meet the eye when you first watch it. I cannot wait to replay this in slow motion. Little things like choosing the hip and the triple threat for that cork 7. Things like getting this 360 double bar spin to downside whip and catching the pedals so early. Look at this.
That trick is just ludicrous.
So many things going on, but look at how perfect he lands it every time.
Like, you see a lot of riders doing truck drivers off of that drop, but to do that 360 on turn down to truck driver, and every single time the bike is whipping around, the feet just magnetically attract themselves right there.
He makes that bike look like a feather, doesn't he? Doesn't
Yeah.
he? Just so light, such easy work for Emil out on this course.
But here we go. The opposite 3-whip in, the regular 3-whip to unturn down out. Now that is the cleanliness that the judges were looking to see from Nikolai Regakin. They just saw it from Emil, but will it be enough to beat the 91.75 currently held by Poland's Dawid Godziek? Emil Johansson. This guy's going to be around for a very, very long time. He will set the precedent for the future of this sport, but will he win Red Bull Joyride this year? His first of 2 runs in the books. The judges just trying to figure out what to do with it.
Look at those top 3 scores already. 91, 88, and an 86 we've had so far.
So many riders to drop still that can shake things up too.
You know what? These guys have 2 completely different approaches to this course, but they can respect the way the other rides. Here we go. The score coming in for Emil Johansson. Where will he land? 95.75! Come on! You got a new leader. His name is Emil Johansson.